Everyone, and welcome to the very first video of the Heroes Academy TCG channel, stuff like that. Heroes Academy TCG, yeah, trading card game, blah 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 blah. I messed this thing up so much because honestly, for me, it's pretty late at night. I'm pretty tired, and also I've done this so many times that I don't think my mind can fully process being able to do it again. Anyways, get on with it. This is the card that I have for all of you today, for all you lovely people today, is my very first card and one of my most favorite and one of the main villains of my trading card game, IceAge. I'm gonna let you acknowledge the beautiful art and design of this card without any shadows in the way. Which is probably going to be a problem at some point because I don't know, whatever. I'll hopefully be getting a desktop lamp soon. But until I do, you're going to have to deal with it. Give me a second, I'm doing something. I probably should have done this before this game. But anyways, I'm tired. I'm too fed up with every recording of this going wrong. So, yeah. Plus, I want to be funny. This is usually funny. Like, for some reason, you people of the internet really seem to find it funny when people are in agony. Yeah. Anyways, IceAge is a level 8 villain. He has 120 HP. His attack stat is 9, and defense stat is 10. Stuff like that, yeah. Okay, sorry, I was just thinking of something in my head. Yeah, I'm messing this up so bad, but screw it. Yeah, I want to get this done, please. Please do not hate this. I've gone through so much agony just trying to do this, but every time I tried, I messed it up. That's how life likes to do me. That's how it likes to deal me in. Likes to give me cards. Likes to deal me cards. That will always end up in the end messing up with a messed up recording that literally forces you to have to record it again, record the entire video all over again due to a tiny mess up that literally affects the entire video. And anyways, this IceAge is level 8. He is stats like attack and defense cannot go anything higher than 10. And that's a thing that I want to add to my to the stats of my characters and stuff like that, because that way it actually gives the level of the characters more of a meaning, more of a purpose, instead of just being a random number that literally does nothing to the character's stats. Yeah. But anyways, IceAge, as you can see, is he's basically a techno genius. There, we're gonna go with that. And you can tell from all this high-tech looking armor that he has on. It doesn't look very high-tech, but it'll look a lot more high-tech without this casing and stuff like that, since it mainly just be a bunch of wires and chips and that. Basically, the main part of it is the core! I mean, the core right there. It's the hole in his chest and stuff like that. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But anyways, basically, he has some sort of frostbite, cancer, disease thing, stuff like that. That can only be obtained when your skin is exposed to absolutely freezing temperatures. So when like a bunch of your skin is exposed and you had no like you were just wearing a t-shirt and a pair of shorts and sandals and stuff like that. Like you were just dressed up to go to the freaking Bahamas or the Philippines or something like that. And then the airplane just decides to take you out of your seat, open the door, and then drop you in the middle of the Arctic. That's how you obtain, that's basically how you obtain it, that way. Yeah, but he suddenly gets it, and he makes the core to take the cells from this frostbite, cancerous disease, whatever, and he converts it into bioenergy that he feeds his cells. That is, well, like given to his cells, that those cells use that bioenergy to replace the dead cells that the frostbite cancer thing killed. Now, I'm sorry if I'm saying thing, but like I said, I've done this recording so many times, I honestly just want to get done. I promise you there will be a lot more effort in all of these. Especially the next one, which will most likely be me writing the ability card and stuff like that for IceAge, which involves this freeze ray gun and stuff like that. But anyways, so like the core was basically feeding his cells too much of the bioenergy, so he attached a tank in the back of his suit, and that tank is what is like stores excess bioenergy that is not required to be fed to his living cells and stuff like that. But the tank was getting overly filled a bunch and all that, so that's where his freeze gun comes in. Basically, the freeze gun runs off the bioenergy created, the frostbite cells and stuff like that. It makes ice and stuff. Yeah. One of my anyways, I love the style of my trading cards and that, like this. I love the style. I love the art style. And especially this belt. I love the belt because originally it was like a armored, like, prop piece and stuff like that. That did not look good. So I changed it to a belt and it looks much better. Plus, I had these, like, little bits right there in this to add some detail so that it doesn't look all blank and stuff like that. Also, you're probably wondering, oh, so you were experimenting with this style and stuff like that and added the croc piece and, like, make a concept. No. This concept of this character is not even the same style as IceAge. You definitely don't know this, and I'm gonna tell you now, instead of waiting for a 100 subscribers special. Basically, my trading card game so far has gone through 3 separate style changes. Each of those style changes, none of them like involved a single card up on the Game Crafter. But this is a style that I'm sticking to. Wanna know why? The arms that look like they're real arms. That's something I had struggled with that last freaking style. None of the legs and arms looked like they had knees or elbows, so it was so hard just to pose them. Mainly because they looked like they were so straight that they basically looked like an L, like weird shaped L's. And they didn't look very nice. It was so hard to actually get the width perfect, but since you actually have to put curves and stuff like that in here, it makes it easier to make like shapes and stuff like that. Like make them bendy and all that, because you actually have to add in shapes that make them round, curvy, stuff like that. That makes them easier to draw and pose, because you have to add in the minor details. Like, well, not much minor details, but the details that makes them look like real limbs. Yeah. I also do like the shoulder pieces because I think those look cool. And of course, I love this. I love right here. I love the arm guard pieces and stuff like that. And I also do pretty much, and I do also kind of like the hands. I kind of like the hand. I actually do pretty much like the hands. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's a problem. I didn't pay much attention to this for some reason. This is the very first card, so in the very first card, there's always gonna be the differences and stuff like that. And basically, all the other cards in the series are usually going to have better and more more thought out details and stuff like that. But with IceAge, this hand right here, it's missing one finger. If you could see my face right now, like my face right now is a proper mixing of oh my god, I'm a freaking idiot, and two, I'm ashamed of myself for not even noticing that obvious detail. Dang it. I've looked at it so many times, I'm noticing it now. Gosh darn it! I'm not supposed to feel shame. I've only felt shame from art like only a few times at the with the very first time is when we weren't even allowed to was in like art class at school where we weren't even allowed to lift the lead off of the paper or something like that. It turned out to be so bad. So bad. I was literally telling everyone in my class that I felt so much shame. Because that's the truth. I felt shame. I felt literal, proper shame. But anyways, I think that's gonna be it for this first video. No, wait, first, I have like one thing to say. I apologize that this is not me, like, speed drawing this character. I drew this character at school. I promise that most likely a lot more of the videos in the future. I also apologize if you can hear the chair. I'm using a casual wooden chair. It's made of fine china. Now I don't know what wood it is, and I just called it, and I just literally stated that I'm sitting on like I'm sitting on a chair made of plates and gosh darn it, my brain's not working properly. Anyways, most of the videos in the future will be me speed drawing the character with their designated theme song, because that's something I want to do. I want my speed drawings and stuff like that and speed paints because I am actually going to be doing like the actual cards and stuff like that that are going to go on the Game Crafter as digital art form. Because I do not, at the current moment, I do not have the artistic resources to color these myself with markers and stuff like that. So I'm gonna use like digital. I'm gonna do a digital though, as like in digital art form. And don't you dare say digital artists are not real artists, because it's literally everything that freaking art is put on a computer, phone, tablet, you name it, they'll probably come. It's basically on the DS now. Ooh! I'm sorry, my brain is a lot weirder than usual. I promise you that right now, my brain is at 9. Most videos, it will only be at 7. That or 6. I forgot what else I was gonna say. I have like one of the worst memories a person could possibly have. There are times where I have memory worse than a fish. And I believe that most fish have a memory span of 6 seconds. Anyways, I'll probably make make a recording of me doing the speed paint of this guy. I honestly, I 100% promise that every other video after this will be a lot more professional. But right now, I just wanted to get it very much done. So please do not hate me for it. So I'm gonna go post this now. Please enjoy. Have a booski.